Hello folks, this is Shane with Werewolf. Thanks for stopping back by the channel today. So let's talk for a moment about the exercise hack squats. And there's a reason specifically why I am bringing this up. But first, let's talk about the name for a second. There's some confusion, or some debate, I should say, as to how this exercise got its name. There are some that think that it goes back to an old German exercise that they called Haka squats, which Haka is the German word for heel. And then there is another camp that thinks that the exercise got its name from a wrestler who was big back in the early 1900s named George Hackenschmidt. It could be a combination of both. I kind of favor the theory that it was Hackenschmidt because supposedly he was big on doing this particular exercise. But anyway, so that's how it's got its name. But as you probably know, there is such a thing as a hack squat machine. However, there is a barbell version of this exercise. Not everybody knows that there is a barbell version of this exercise that came first, that the machine is attempting to simulate. Now, let me first make the disclaimer. If I'm totally honest, 95% of the time, I would recommend doing a free weight exercise instead of a machine exercise. In this particular case, this is one of those 5%. I personally prefer the hack squat machine to do this exercise with, if one is available. But not all gyms have them, and it seems like there's a lot of gyms nowadays that don't have them, including the gym that I happen to be working out at. So if the gym that you are working out at doesn't have one, or if you work out at home and you want to be able to do a hack squat, there is a barbell version, the original version of the exercise. Now, as you'll see me demonstrating this here, it kinda can be a bit of an awkward exercise, and that is primarily the reason why I prefer to do the machine version if it is available, because it doesn't feel as awkward as doing the barbell version. The barbell version can feel a little bit awkward because you're kind of brushing the back of your calves with the bar when you're going down, and then when you're coming up, you're brushing it against your butt. So it's a little awkward, but it does accomplish the purpose of taking some of the load off of your posterior chain and putting a little bit more of the load onto your quads. The reason that I am kind of big on this exercise right now, although I haven't done them for a while, is because coming back from a broken foot, as the old saying goes, you lose it a whole lot faster than you get it back in many things. Specifically in strength and muscle, and getting muscle mass and strength back into my legs after not being able to train them for a couple of months is a slow process. And so yes, there's regular back squats, there's front squats, there's lunges, and all these other exercises, and they're all great. But I always personally got good results out of hack squats, doing them on the machine. So I want to be able to do that exercise again now, to try to get some strength and mass back into my legs. So being where I'm at, I have to do the barbell version. One last word about this. You should be aware of how tall you are when you're doing this exercise, because if you want to get good and deep, depending on the length of your leg, you may want to use smaller plates, meaning like say use 35-pound plates and just stack them out instead of using 45s, or maybe even use 25s. But because you're going to need to get lower to the ground in order to get deeper into it to really get the benefits out of the exercise. If you're not going down far enough with the barbell version of hacks, you're not going to get as much out of it. Or alternatively, you could raise yourself up in relation to the ground and stand on a couple of plates or something like that when you're doing the exercise. So give them a try. If you've never tried out the original barbell version of hack squats, it's a very fun experience, although it is a little bit awkward, but it gets the job done if you don't have access to a genuine good hack squat machine in the place that you are training right now. So, hope you found this video somewhat helpful. Please remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and look at the link down below for our merchandise, and remember to check back because more will be coming your way soon.